straight na my pack. Sipping on champagne, sweet demi-sec. The weekend is the swank na my cell. Nanga Bella's good as nice, Joe my fell. Taba na my kick, sissy fresh no my cake. Pet to my cassette, but to swank dog or dead. Mangi Bella, but to swank or a bed. Senoritas like one taramera. We are pandu push push panamera. Slash my dende, oh panamenda. Jump on my fence and you shincha obende.
Good evening and welcome to the show. It's 2 days till Women's Day. Yes. Glenn has decided to take sick leave in London, not East London, the real London. Must be nice. So tonight we have one of my favorite chicascariantes in for him, radio host and comic and top 200 youth to take out for lunch, Angel Campey, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, yes. But what a weekend we've had, hey? Prized cows worth millions of rands, bought with public money and meant to benefit emerging Eastern Cape farmers, were instead dished out to former President Jacob Zuma, maybe he's taking another wife, ANC politicians to slaughter for the ancestors, and Eastern Cape royalty, nobody knows why. Yo, ANC, that's classy, no? It's not too late, though. I mean, you can still fix this thing. Thursday's a public holiday. Invite the whole country to a braai at Lutuli House tomorrow night. On you. Well, I mean on us, because, I mean, we paid for it. See, no wonder they limp so much. They probably all left out. In other news, the NBA Africa game was this weekend. Thanks for the invite. Not. Someone who was lucky enough to get an invite, though, was my new BFF, the super mega himself, AKA. In a response to an NBA post, he said, "Thank you so much for having me. It was my first NBA Africa game and I loved every second of it." Really, AKA? Really, Aka? You loved every second of it. What about that time when Cairo asked you to take her to the bathroom in the middle of the game? Did you love that moment? Don't front, Aka. I have 3 kids. I know the drill. And you were sitting courtside too. Did you love having all of that sweat splashing all over your face? Huh? You're probably singing "Sweet Fire, Perspire in My Mouth." NBA, you have my attention. And, AKA, lastly, I have to ask, did you love watching Casper, Mufasa and your vest doing the halftime show? Or did you and Cairo go to the bathroom at halftime? Just kidding, Keenan. You should have just battled him, man. I mean, don't act like you don't have an auto-tune machine in Cairo's backpack there. Hey, you would have probably had the players in the dressing room like, "Yo, we're not going on, man. I want to see who's the greatest, man. I want to see if this Mufasa dude or this AKA dude's going to kill it, you know?"
Yeah, they'll probably be like, "Anyone know what AKA even stands for?"
Yeah, man. Probably stands for wildebeest.
What?
Look, trust me, they probably guessed wildebeest because this is a clip, ne? Here's a clip by LA Lakers star Javale McGee. I know, sounds a little slavey, who played the game. This is what he had to say. Watch.
We saw the animal, the wildebeest that killed Mufasa in Lion King. I don't rock with the wildebeest. We saw so much and it was amazing. Glad I could be here.
Wow. Well, if he wanted to see something dangerous and caged, they should have taken him to go and see Oscar.
Oh.
We have a great show tonight. 2 stalwarts of South African politics are in the house. Minister of Communications, Nomvula Mokonyane, is here. And the executive mayor of Cape Town for now, Patricia de Lille, is here. And finally, we close off the show with a tantalizing performance by Caroline Borole, who will be performing a Tina Turner number. She's going to Tina Turn us into fines. But first, Angel, what's the hashtag WTF of the day?
Thanks, Tumi, and good evening, Mzansi. Now, I'm a big fan of the show, and I have to say, what an honor it is to be here filling in Glenn's shoes. Just kidding. I can't fit into Glenn's shoes. They're too small. I'm joking. Obviously, I am wearing Glenn's shoes, okay? There you go. So, now, the WTF of the day is, where's the former? Now, on Saturday, Barack Obama celebrated his 57th birthday. 57, Mara, it's true, black don't crack, eh? But now, comedian Ellen DeGeneres' tweet was my favorite. Okay, she said, "Happy birthday, Barack Obama. You busy? We could use some help." But I felt that it would be good of us on the show to celebrate the birthday of one of the world's greatest leaders by putting a picture of him up. So here we are. And Barack, meet Barack. Barack.
Oh, wow. Angel, I see what you did there. Maybe next time he's invited to do that Mandela lecture, he can do it right here on this show.
Good idea, because then people will probably actually watch the lecture.
Oh, the lecture. Hey, you must be careful now. You're only a few minutes into this week. Okay, yeah. Speaking of prominent leaders, this next one has been in the news all week, so we invited her to let her hair down on the show. Please welcome the executive mayor for now of one of the most beautiful cities in the world, Cape Town, Patricia de Lille. Please spin the wheel. Is this your dad?
Hey! Oh, that's a
Please grab a seat. Grab a seat. Yes. And tell me, what is she drinking, Angel?
Okay, so I am a resident of Cape Town, and so I thought that if I mix these drinks extra nice, then maybe I'll get a little bit knocked off my rates and taxes. Eh? Auntie Patty, it is an honor to have you here. Now, one of these drinks is a gin and tonic, and we all know that you love to have a little G&T in private. We'll just pretend there's no live cameras filming us. And one of these is a glass of water. Now it is up to you to choose. Would you like the left or the right?
The right.
So let the record stand that the Patricia de Lille chooses the right.
Hey!
But yes.
Did you have more to say?
Well, Soma, they just don't worry, they're both water, so you can have them both because there's no water restrictions here in Joburg.
Oh, yes.
And our wheel has stopped on gotcha. Now, with gotcha, what's going to happen is you're going to have to tweet Musi My Money and tell him that you still expect a Christmas bonus. Actually, give me your phone. I'll tweet it myself. And put
I've got the phone.
Angel, do you have Auntie Patty's phone?
Woohoo!
So I'm going to tweet Musi My Money on behalf of Auntie. Is it locked?
But now you need a fingerprint.
Is it locked? What? Do you have state secrets here?
No.
Okay. So, when was the last time you spoke to Musi, by the way?
On Sunday.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
How is he? Is it still yummy? How's the stress?
Is he in your WhatsApp?
Thank you. So I shall tweet him and tell him you still expect a Christmas bonus.
Yeah.
Okay.
What she doesn't follow him on Twitter.
That's actually going to be awkward. I hope you do. Do you follow Musi?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. While I tweet this, let me ask you, you've had a very busy year, right?
Yeah.
So summarize 2018 in 3 words.
2018.
Yes, in 3 words.
I think we midway there. It was really a year for me where I had to fight. That's all I did.
Sure.
Up till now.
Yeah.
But I love it. It's in my genes.
To fight.
To fight.
I've been fighting since I was young.
Okay. And just your choice to resign, was it you being tired or you going, I won, I'm done, I'm out?
No, for me it was not just about a position. I was offered a position as a member of parliament, a member of the provincial legislature. I'm now walking away from the position as mayor because for me it was all about principle.
Okay.
And also to clear my name, and I've achieved that, and now I can get on with my life.
Okay.
Yes.
But now your diary was just jam-packed with meetings yesterday. How was the office vibe? How was the office vibe after your resignation? Like, were there tears? Were there people having a secret party and you could hear their music? Is Helen coping? Like,
No, I must tell you, in my office it was like, I felt all my staff, they look like orphans, eh? But remember, it's not the first time that they kicked me out. I was kicked out in May. Is it in May now? And I was away for 4 days. And then I came back, the court put me back, and I walk into that office, and there my staff, they were all sitting. I said, Shay, mommy is back, mommy's
Oh my
back.
goodness. So you're like that girlfriend people can't shirk off. It's like, girl, it's over. Like, I still love you. And you're hanging on the car. And now at some point, you're like, this is too much now. This is
Yeah, no, you know, especially in an abusive relationship,
Yeah.
you know, as women, you must walk away. You mustn't take abuse every day.
Hey, it's Mbokota month and she said it. Walk away. If he is trash, don't pick it up. Drop the rubbish and walk.
Okay, so now obviously there was a lot of drama when you walked away, Auntie Patty, but
Yes.
so now did they strip you of anything other than that really cool mayor, like, you know, that chain that
I
you
still
can
have my
wrap up
chain.
with?
I should have brought it with
Did you
tonight.
keep it?
I think you will look nice with that chain to me.
Listen,
Yes.
I can fly to Cape Town and we can record a rap video.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you'll be one chain there and you're like killing it. You know? Making it rain. Because, you know, Cape Town needs the rain.
Making it rain with your chain.
So what are the perks of being mayor, though? Like, what's the one thing about being mayor, or the couple of things you'll miss that were perks of being a mayor?
You know what I love most and why I put all my time and effort into what I'm doing? I love people.
Yeah.
You know, not one day is the same in my diary. And you meet different people. They blame you for everything. If the wind is blowing in Cape Town, they blame you. If it's not raining, they blame you. But you know, you tend to get used to it. But you know, just walking the streets of Cape Town, and very few people call me mayor. They say, hi, Auntie Petty, Auntie Lily. And you know, that is what I love most about being the mayor of the city of Cape Town.
Sure. Well, it's time for an ad break. While Musi responds to that tweet, we'll have more from Auntie Patty when we return. Chill. We are back. This is hashtag WTFTumi on SABC3. Remember to keep in touch with us on social media. We are on all the socials. Guys, I love you. Please, let's look at this tweet that flew in. Tom Stan says she did it. I want him Dumelang will respond. You guys make me a meme. Oh my God, I love it. I love this guy. There's also a guy here who's saying, hi guys, now you're giving him Sholozi ideas.
About the bonus.
Oh, thank you guys. You guys are so much fun. Now, Auntie Patty, you and I have met before. We met
Yes.
years ago when I was doing comedy in Cape Town.
Yeah, you made fun of me. That's I remember.
But I had to. They said the mayor is here. And I'm like, how? But I'm in Cape Town. Let's make sure she remembers me. So do you go out for comedy a lot? Like, do you?
I love it. I mean, I went to the Funny Festival last week, you know, just to let go and just relax and laugh. And I remember I went to go and see that show that night because I've never seen you before.
She came just for me.
No, exactly, because we see very few women comedians in this country.
Wow.
But you were a star that night.
Your check is in the mail. You dissolved your party to start a formidable party with Helen. How's your relationship now?
My relationship with Helen has always been good.
Yeah.
You know, we are two very strong personalities. But I think it's what is in the heart. You know, I always think with my heart. And the idea of building a strong opposition, of building an alternative, I'm still committed to that. I do think that, you know, to strengthen our democracy. So my relationship with her is very good.
Did you ever ask yourself if you had continued with ID, could you have built it up to be even stronger? Because yes, you really strengthened DA, but do you think if you'd given yourself a chance, you could have as well built something really strong out of ID?
Yeah, I set myself a goal in 2002. I said I want to become the first woman that start a political party and contest elections.
Yes.
And I wanted to win seats, national, provincial, and local. And once I've achieved that, you know, I also wanted to see how South Africans were going to respond to a woman leader.
Yes.
And I must say, pleasantly surprised, it was a very good response.
Yes.
And once I've achieved that, I'm a very restless person. I like to evolve.
Yes.
I like to move with the times. And I could see there's now a need to bring opposition politicians together. And so Helen and myself got together.
Oh,
Yes.
I like this. Some Bokotos came together, and because I mean, it makes sense for women to lead. I mean, as a mother, I find that we say less than men need to say. We just go, yay! They know. They know. They know.
We don't need to say every 5 minutes that we are in charge as the mothers. We know we are in charge.
Yeah, subtweet there for the gentlemen. Tell me, do you miss Lindiwe Mazibuko?
Oh, she's a great friend, you know, and very inspiring. And I like the way she's reinvented herself and continuing to help, you know, keep her head high. Yes, no, I do miss her.
Within the party, ne?
We will get it tomorrow morning.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, cool.
Now, Auntie Patty, we found this video online, and I would like you to please take a look at it, if you want to.
In one accord, together with everyone who is standing here, in the name of Jesus Christ, the blessings, let the blessing and favor, grace of God, as the word declares, goodness and mercy shall follow.
So that was you, right? Is
Yes.
that why you won your case? All those hands up. Because look, I know my name is Angel, but I'm a fallen angel. So I might need a few phone numbers, please. A little hookup.
Yeah, no, I think people underestimate the power of prayer.
True that.
But I think on top of that, I had a very good legal team that has assisted me. I've won 3 court cases. I've become so used to winning, and you know.
Ooh, all she does is win, 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 no matter what. I am curious though, like, is it a DA thing that you guys go to church together? Because I saw a lot of DA blue there. Do you guys go to church as a party? Go to the polls as a party? Is that why you are taking these provinces biki by biki? Just go pray together.
No, those were definitely supporters who came out to the church that day. I was invited by the church to pray for me, so some supporters also came there.
Okay, cool. Well, I think, what's your biggest regret, actually? What is your biggest regret?
I don't have any regrets. I just start over and move on.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you can't be sitting regretting about, you know, life is too short to stop and have regrets. Just go on and on and on. And I think as women, we have got that, you know, that mind to push us. And I just go on and on.
Okay. Well, our next guest has one hell of a political CV. Please welcome Minister of Communications, Nomvula Mokonyane.
I saw the president of Zimbabwe doing this.
Hey, which president of Zimbabwe, the current or the old?
How are you?
I am my sister. She's to blame for the drought in Cape Town.
Oh, really?
But she can now tell you the truth that there was never a day zero.
Oh. Hey! The beef is on already. They don't even waste time. Not even let her sit down and catch her breath. Yo. Angel, what is Auntie Nomvula today?
Well, to me, Minister Nomvula is, of course, the big mkulu boss at SABC. So she's basically very important. So I've got you a very nice long drink, Minister. And my business card is here just as the coaster.
Oh, shame.
I'm just looking for my own
Thank
job.
you very much. Thank you.
Hashtag WTF Angel.
Oh, wow. I miss you, Glenn. I miss you.
Yes.
Yes.
So the minister,
That's bad.
And there's no water.
the minister has landed on Down It. This is very parliamentary behavior. I would call it unparliamentary, but I've watched Parliament.
This looks just about right.
The wheel has landed on down it. So you're gonna need to down a tequila shot or lemon juice, whichever one you feel will keep you going politically.
Lemon juice.
Please bring her lemon juice.
Yeah, you thought we were joking.
I wish it was a single malt.
Woo!
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I need a moment because the song you came onto touches me in my feelings. You chose to come onto Midnight Staring. Why?
I think what I like about that song, it again affirms the power that this woman says. You can do whatever, you can do whatever.
The power of a side chick.
Oksalayo, I'm in charge. No, I'm not talking about the side. I'm talking about the power of somebody with authority.
Oh, so you're a remix in terms of context.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I was stressed.
You may do anything, you may say anything, but what is of importance
Is that you are the steering.
I'm in control. Like with me, you may think you know me, you may say you understand me, but the only person who understands Nomvula, it's this woman.
Well. Which are not even your bae.
No, in fact, he has made me to understand myself better.
Oh.
Yes, he has contributed in grooming me. We met in a very awkward relationship, June 16, commemoration, and chased by the police after hitting a councillor's house and falling on 2 bottles. And before I could fall on the bottles, he lifted me until today.
He raised her
33
up
years.
so she could stand
And on bottles.
on bottles. Oh, wow. Anyway, so you and Patricia, I mean, do you guys meet often? Because I saw already you're exchanging drinks. You're not even side-eyeing each other, but you already fired shots. Is this how it is with
Look,
politicians?
we've known each other over time when she was still with the PAC of Azania. And the negotiations, Patricia was part of the people who were led by Comrade Frini Jinwala and Sisbaleka when we went to Kodesa, when women were outside, and through the Women's Coalition, we insisted on getting there and presenting the Women's Charter. And you know, if there was a moment beyond the 1956, was that coalition's position of going into Kodesa and say, Macro, too, you can't conclude everything. And by the way, the Bill of Rights is in the Constitution because of these leaders who led us across political lines.
Sisters loving each other.
I'm right, Patty?
Of course.
You must join the NC now.
Before we get carried away, I believe you two are bearing gifts for me, for my memento box. I realized I'm getting into the interviews and I'm forgetting to fill up my special box. What do you have for my box? I'll start with you. Auntie Patty, what do you have for me?
What do I have? I didn't bring anything.
What do you mean you didn't bring anything?
If I give you a gift, are you going to declare it to the SABC? Because yes, the minister.
Oh, I will declare it. I
It's fine,
declare
fine,
I
fine.
have no personal interest.
I'm going to give you my favorite lipstick.
Yay! Thank you. Please, let me come and get it. Let me come and get it.
Otherwise,
Thank you.
I'll test it on my lip.
Oh, wow. Aww. This is so cool. Thank you so much. Aww. And what did you have for me?
Well,
You know,
I have
Mandela?
a very, very, very important gift. It's my gift. It resembles this month and honor of those women who were there in 1956. And I hope you will really enjoy it because I know me and you are in the same WhatsApp.
No, same WhatsApp group. I would like to categorically. I would like to.
On Friday, you must put it on.
Thank you so much. It's beautiful. I'm standing up so I can fold it nicely or wear it as a kanga. Angel?
Well, speaking of the same WhatsApp group, you two ladies were even together in the 1976 uprising, and you guys fought apartheid together. How come she never called you to join in with the Democratic, independent Democratic Party?
No, I was very young in 1976. Yes, talk about the 80s. And that's where I met Patricia, and precisely because of where I come from in Kagiso, we've got a strong PAC base, the Matsubane brothers and stuff. And that's when I came to see this gutsy so-called colored woman called Patricia, who was very, very assertive and who inspired some of us. And it also became worse when some of us were organizers of the Federation of Transvaal Women, working on a conference for a democratic future again at the University of Witwatersrand. And she was there, and they made their own inputs about what they think should be in that conference for a democratic future.
To me, I've always looked for a praise singer. Yes, ma'am.
I know, right? I'm listening to her and I'm like, so much love, so much support, so much history. That is really special to see, you know what I mean?
Thank you.
Yeah, there's true personality in politicians. And I think that's what we must also show. So that then we also dilute this high level of anger, animosity, rivalry. It is because you choose a particular platform to pursue a particular cause. And that should be the case. And our followers must not be trapped in thinking that we are enemies.
Yeah, followers, did you hear that? Stop being trapped into thinking people are enemies when all they are doing is doing their jobs. Right, I think we should somewhere play hashtag never that.
Okay, so this is pretty simple, ladies. You each get a bat. Please keep it clean, no smacking each other. You just told us how you're friends, so I feel like you're safe with these weapons. Now, Tumi is gonna ask you simple questions, and I'm gonna play with you. Now, if you have done it, just answer truthfully, yes or never that.
And I show yes to me? Or
No, you
So
show
us,
us to the camera.
we must know your answer.
Don't keep it secret. Keep it
Yes, or never that. So the first question, never have I ever flirted with Msholos.
You can see this one.
Oh, really?
I live on Ruland Street. I live right next to Parliament.
Oh, I like it, but you're not his type.
I thought I could be number 6. But
Stoko Salakua. I love it. Never have I ever paid cold drink money to an official.
Cold
No,
treatment.
never.
No.
Angel, don't lie. Yeah.
no, they're here.
Never have I ever name dropped to get what I want.
No, I've done it.
What did you need to get?
Well, sometimes when you have to account to your parents and you'll say, no, at school they said you must clean and I came late, Kanti, you've already started to have a boyfriend and you delayed to be home. And
She's dropping the name of a school to get out of things. And you? Angel, what did you do?
I live with Usivingezi.
Ah.
The amount of times I'm like, excuse me, I live with a celebrity. Can I please jump this queue? And then they say no. So it doesn't work. But I still name drop.
Okay.
Sometimes I say, Tumi Morake has me on WhatsApp.
Oh, wow. That one will get you banned, especially if you're in Cape Town. Never have I ever farted in a room full of people and acted innocent. Never have I ever farted in a room full of people and acted innocent. Yeah, too much innocence. That's it, Pat. No. Never have I ever had to do the walk of shame.
Walk of shame like...
It's that one in the morning after you've been with
you're in the
somebody,
same clothes.
and then you must go home in the morning in the clothes from yesterday.
well, we've done it. We're older, eh? Our kids are watching us. No comment.
Is this after you clean the school?
None of the above.
People are acting innocent. We haven't seen your answer. What's your answer? You've never done the walk of shame?
Yeah.
Ever? Why? Did you have them over?
Hey. You can keep that paddle on.
Never have I ever hooked up with someone younger than me. Never have I ever hooked up with someone younger than me.
Never.
Oh, wow. When?
Almost exclusively.
Oh, yeah, but you look like a child anyway, Wena. Well, let's head for an ad break. We talk motherhood with our guests when we return.
Ooh.
Welcome back to your favorite late night talk show, hashtag WTFTumi, because there's so many others. Thanks for all the tweets. Let's read your tweets. Come, let's give you attention. First tweet from Precious Mavusi says, after Auntie Pat mentioned Helen, there's a sudden error, hashtag WTFTumi. Next tweet. Oh, Gugu says, Dumelang and Gog Helen are trying to sabotage us. Oh, Dumelang and Gog Helen are trying to sabotage us. What happened now? Just as Patricia de Lille mentioned Helen's name. Ah, that's funny. Next. We are still fixing the country. Next. What is elected to the signal? Hashtag I'm sorry, after all of these tweets, I think it's only right, Cape Town, that we petition for Helen Ziller to come to WTFTumi to account for herself. It's only fitting. Mama, action, you're a grandma. That's crazy. So how did you, what was it like the day your daughter came to tell you, Mama?
Luckily, it was not my daughter.
Oh.
My son had...
It was your son?
Yes, had pregnanted someone. And the good thing was it's families that know each other.
Oh.
And we accepted because both parties agreed that it has happened.
Okay.
4 months down the line, after the birth of the child, that child is still living with us. He's now 11 years.
Oh, that's beautiful. Tell me, because you know, when I speak to you, you really you're in. I feel like you're in political mode. Do you ever get out of politics mode when you become a wife? Like, is there being a wife and being a politician, or do you sometimes need to tell your husband to rise on a point of order?
Not at all. Actually, there are moments where I really enjoy being a wife, being a mother, being loved and spoiled, and also conceding to some of the things that in our own marriage, they are not accepted. If I go and visit my in-laws, I put on a decent dress, I put on a toque, I even wrap my waist, I do it, and you know what happens? I also go to Jumbo and all these wholesales and buy the no-name tea bags and everything, because and you know what has that been able to do? I've become part of that family.
Okay.
And my husband...
Except I don't know, sorry to interrupt, but I don't know if you'll still be part of the family now that they know you go to Jumbo.
Yeah.
They know.
They want
Actually,
to be a
they know
politician.
because even my own sister-in-law does the same thing. So what is quite important is that there's no recipe for any marriage. You'll never copy somebody's marriage. You'll never copy somebody's relationship. You create what is good for the two. And never want to say, I wish mine could be like the other one. I'm 33 years in this marriage. Never been on fed up leave. I've never taken my things and threatening to leave. And I go partying, I go clubbing, I can dance on top of the table, I can do everything.
Show us. So
This one will
day,
break.
not on this table, but show us when you're breaking it down. And it's that time.
No, this show is not.
But the music is there. It is very age. It is quite age restricted. It is very age restricted.
My grandson is watching.
Your grandson is watching. Kill the music. This is awkward. We can't afford that.
So I'm never extremely but I also make politics to be fun. I hang around with my comrades, we have fun, we drink together, because also when you are comrades, you become a family. And you begin to give support to that basic unit that we all belong to.
Do you dance with them as well, Auntie Pat, or do you just saunter?
No, I'm normally the first on the dance floor. I don't wait for anyone. I just start dancing.
You just make the circle bigger.
Yes.
And for you, marriage and politics?
You know, I always promise my family that one day when I'm going to retire, I'll make up for the time. Because your family becomes the casualty in politics. But, you know, they also give you all the support. And I also use them as a sounding board. My husband is a bit more sort of on the conservative, old-fashioned side. And I will get that sounding from him. My son says, no, I don't want to listen to you about politics. My daughter lives in George. So, you know, I come home at night and really, the moment I kick off my shoes, I've got 4 beautiful children. I've got 4 huskies. And I go and greet each one of them. and they know, and they stand there and I talk to them. And the moment I see my dogs, I forget about everything. Yeah.
Well, should we ask about the headlines?
Well, I mean, there have been some scandals around. Of all the headlines that have happened, which ones bother you the most, Minister?
I think any headline that has got nothing to do with truth just puts me off. And unfortunately, amongst other things, is that once you are a woman leader, anything that you do and people can't actually come back at you, they'll go personal.
Like the Ben 10 allegations.
And let me tell you, those who know me and where we come from with Reggie, from COSAS, him joining and swelling the ranks of COSAS, to him going to school, supported by our own family. And
yeah, but
the only Ben 10 you get is for your grandson.
You know that man, in fact, he refuses to be seen with me and kissing. He has reached that stage of saying, "Will you better kiss me at home and don't kiss me outside?"
Well, listen, let's leave the ugly headlines and celebrate the great things. We're celebrating Madiba's centenary year, so let's play one more game. This one is called That's So Madiba.
Yes.
We're also celebrating in this month of Mbokotos 100 years of Mama Albertina Sisulu. What lessons can we learn today from Umama Albertina Sisulu as a stalwart?
The determination never to give up. When Mama lost her family, her parents, she looked after her siblings and went on to further her studies and met Tatu Walter Sisulu, and in the course of their struggle was the only woman at the founding of the ANC Youth League. She championed, I keep telling people it's a pity because during the UDF days, it was not the ANC, but Masisulu was the president of the ANC when the ANC was banned. She was the president of the UDF. And it's something that we must refuse even the ANC to dilute. And finally, she kept the family together. She kept all of us together. She groomed us. She taught us on how to work with the young, old, tolerate people from different political backgrounds.
Sure. Right, let's play That's So Madiba.
So how do we play it now? Because it's my first night.
Is it your first night? Okay, version. So the way this is going to work is we'll ask a question. I'll ask a question. Angel will guess the answer. If you know the right answer, tell us the right answer. Otherwise, say whether she's talking rubbish or talking truth. So, what was Mandela's skill while in prison?
Mandela's skill while in prison? Well, he did a lot of things. I think he did yoga, but that's probably not the skill that you want. No, he wrote a whole book. So I think his skill was maybe the passing of notes to other prisoners because he was practicing.
And what do you ladies think? Is that the correct answer?
I think that's closer
right?
than the first one, maybe.
Partly correct because he was able to communicate with the world.
Let's see, what's the right answer? Yes, secretly passing notes of communication to other comrades. Next question. Which was the first township that Madiba stayed in when he moved to Joburg?
When he moved to Joburg.
Yeah.
So we know Vilakazi Street is there in Soweto, but that's later. I don't think he had the money to live in such a tourist area.
It's such a tourist area.
Have you been there? It's very nice. Shisanyama for the white people, but I think he probably started in Alexander.
Yep.
Alexandra?
So?
Yeah.
Alexandra, let's see if that's the right answer. Alexandra! Hey. Madiba opened the country's first law firm in 1952. True or false?
True.
True.
True. Well done. How many wives did Madiba's father have?
Yo.
One.
One? And the correct answer is 4.
See?
Which year did Madiba get off the US terror list was 2008, because they were sleeping on that power. Let's head for our last ad break. Caroline Borole joins us when we return. Welkom terug na #WTFTumi. We can safely say we're simply the best because Tina Turner is in the building. Carol Borole is hanging out with Angel.
Hello, well, welcome. And so what does it take to get into character as Tina Turner?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. It takes a lot of focus, obviously, a lot of exercise of the mind and of the body, and just, you know, just a mindset, a shift change in just getting ready for that character.
Yeah.
And so now, of the 15 songs of hers that you perform, is there like a standout one? Is there one that we can call simply the best? No, don't answer simply.
No, I can't answer simply the best.
Which one is your favorite?
I would probably say the one I'm about to perform tonight, River Deep Mountain High.
Oh,
Yes.
River Deep Mountain.
Of course, you know, it's got the moves.
Yeah.
that's the only moves I know. Please don't ask me more. So now, what do you think made the show's producers choose you? Like, what are the similarities between you and Tina?
Well, I mean, I grew up on Tina, so I've been
Like on
singing.
her, like
I grew up listening to her, not on her, not on top of it. No, but I grew up listening to her, and so obviously when it was audition time, there was lots of hopefuls.
Yes.
And I was, I suppose, ready and prepared, and just got lucky to be picked.
just lucky,
Yeah.
not just the dedication.
No,
and
the dedication
skill.
was there, the skill was there. I do believe I know what I'm doing, for the most part.
Amazing. Well, we look forward to your performance. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Woo. Listen, I for one am more than ready for Tina Turner. We've reached the end of the show. Thank you so much to my guests, Patricia de Lille and Nomvula Mokonyane. Our Mandela celebrations continue next week. We'll be joined by fabulous women in the arts, Lebu Mashile and Rosie Mutene. Angel, thank you for filling in for Glenn, my darling. I'm sure we'll be seeing you again, I hope. Yes?
Yes. I don't have a day job. So,
You don't have a day job?
So can you, like, I can drive, I can look after your kids, because I'm unemployed now.
Oh, I can't. I hired all the ex-employees of Sambo, so I don't know if I can fit one more.
But I don't have a job, to me.
Okay, we'll figure you out. To close off the show, here is Caroline as Tina Turner. Good night.
When I was a little girl, I had a rag doll, only doll I ever owned. Now I love you just the way I love that rag doll. Only now my love is strong, and it gets stronger in every way, and it gets deeper. Let me say, and it gets higher day by day. Oh, do I love you, my, oh my? Yeah. Tina loves to sing. And I love you, baby, like a schoolboy loves his friend. I love you, baby, river deep, mountain high, baby. Baby. Hey, baby. Ooh, baby. I love you, my oh my. Hey, river deep, mountain high. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If I lost you, would I cry? Oh, how I love you, baby, 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 baby. Thank you.